Hi everybody, welcome back to Jimmy's First Gen Mini Rescue. I'm Jimmy, and today I think I got an assistant who's gonna make my job twice as long as it has to be. This is Aria, and I don't know who this is.
Bunzo.
Bunzo. Anyway, someone once said, when you have a Mini, you have a project, which is true. The car is 20 years old, or almost, thereabouts, 18 to 20 years old. The first gens anyway. And as you saw, I just finished doing a repair on the seatbelt on this car. However, we went for one of our evening drives and put the window down, all the windows in the tops, because that's the only reason to have a convertible. And when we got home, we went to put the windows up. The back window on the driver's side, the regulator didn't work, so the window stuck down. So I put this half cover on here because we had rain a couple of days. Anyway, I'm gonna read today's fortune, and then I'm gonna take the cover off and show you. I didn't order a new one yet. However, as you know, I'm a little different, a little extra. I'm gonna try something different. But today's fortune is: those who walk in others' tracks leave no footprints. So to me, that says, do your own thing. Do it your way. And I'm gonna do it my way. And she's gonna do it her way. And together, we'll all get it done. Anyway, let me take this cover off and show you this window. Because I didn't even look at it. I just know it doesn't work. So, let's get it going.
Wait, what was the last time you made your first video? What?
Looking at my broken window.
You mean this one here? You mean this one here?
Yep, that's the one that's broke. So, I gotta fix it. Quit looking at my video. Uh-oh. Okay. Anyway, so as you see, this window is broke, it's down. In order to get the regulator out, you gotta take the back seats off. Take the back seat out and remove that. I'm not gonna show it because the last video, I had the back seats out to do the seatbelt on the other side. So I'm gonna run through this real quick. Color is yours. Because if you don't know, I'm saving one of these minis for her. Which one is yours? Which color?
The blue one over
Yep, she's getting the blue and white that I just fixed the clutch. Hi, Martha. Don't lean on the hood, the horn. Okay, to start to get the regulator out, you got to take off this bracket here, which is a 10 millimeter here, another 10 millimeter here, and there's a 10 millimeter on the side. And you also take off this chrome trim that's along the side, and that just lifts up, but it's best to use a pry tool, a plastic one, so that you're not scratching up your frame. So I'm gonna do that one first. And it just pries up and then just sticks out of the way. I stick it on dashboard. And that should be the last thing you put back on, because you gotta adjust your window and you're gonna need access in between. So let's see. Okay, anyway, window regulators in there. There's a 10 mil on the sides, 2 on the side and 1 on the bottom. And to access it, the one on the bottom, there's a small hole underneath the speaker. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in and show you the 10 millimeters that need to be removed so you can remove the regulator. There's one there, and actually they just need to be loosened up because they slide in. So you just need to loosen them up. I'm using a box end, ratchet box end. The other one is here. So I'm gonna get that one loose, and then I'll show you. Let me see that. And so I'm just gonna put my box end here. Okay, that's probably good enough. I'm gonna give it about 2 more turns. Okay, you can see it's just loose and it just slides in fit. All right, let's loosen this one. Okay, that's good enough. Now I'm gonna get in the car and show you the third one. Okay, you gotta excuse the noise. Today's the first good day that everyone's had to do their yard work, and it's also for me the first good day to do the top work. So you might hear stuff in the background, people doing yard work. Anyway, that black plug underneath that speaker is where the access point is for the third and final bolt, 10 millimeter underneath, to get the regulator out. So I'm gonna take that rubber cover off and you will see the head of the bolt. I can't really see it either, however, it's in there, and I'm gonna do it by feel. And again, you don't have to take it all the way off. You just got to loosen it up. Okay, now it's just the point of wiggling out the regulator and disconnecting it electrically. So I have to raise the window up to get this out, but it's stuck, so I have to take the motor off. And this is a T25 here. There's 3 of them. Finally, got it out. I got the back of my nut here. The nut. Little more here. And okay, next step. Let's fix this. Okay, the longest, hardest part of this was supposed to be just getting the regulator out of the car. Of course, when you have a helper, such as I had, that takes 2-3 times longer. Anyway, all I did was I disconnected the motor here, and the problem with these are, it's all of this stuff, it's this plastic piece that always breaks. And then the wires get chewed up, and these actually supposed to all be connected, and they're not. I'll zoom in a little bit closer and show you what I'm working with. But I'm gonna try to repair this. Most people buy the regulator, take the window off, put it on the new regulator, and put it back in the car. However, let's see what you're seeing. However, that part, just the regulator with the wires and all of that, new or rebuilt or whatever it is, that's I found them for $300 and some odd, $380, something like that. So what I did was I bought a rebuild kit for this, for the wire and this little piece here, and it even comes with this piece that if you need it. However, nothing wrong with that one. And the rebuild kit, I got it from Amazon, wasn't sponsored, and it was only $40 plus whatever state tax. And it comes with brand new wire, the piece that breaks. I'll put that there for a second. So as you can see, it's all one piece. It comes with a new spool for the wiring, and also a new blue piece if you need to repair it, and then the housing for the blue piece. However, mine is not broke, so I'm not gonna fix it. But to fix it, you'd have to drill it out on the original, drill it out, put this in, and then peen it with a hammer, with a ball peen hammer. I don't have to do that. I'm gonna sit that on the side, sit that aside. So really, the only two pieces you need are the spool, I'm calling it the spool, and the new wire, and that's it. You use a flat tip screwdriver, and oh, I gotta get my my T30. Be right back. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in here so you'll see my hands. You probably won't see my face, but that's no big loss. Okay, anyway. Right now, my first thing is to strip everything off of here that I don't need. This wire is broken, so it's already part of it's gone. And the top half, of the plastic, that's the piece that usually breaks. Make sure you guys can see that. That's all supposed to be one piece, like the new one. This is how the new one comes. Comes one piece with both cables already on it. So we get rid of this. This is the spool. We get rid of that. We put that on the side. And we got the T30 here. Put my screw on the side here, and now, and then, so I removed it. it's important to kind of notice which way it's coming off, so that when you put the new one on, you can put it back in the same rotation or the same location. So I'm just going to undo all these wires. Okay. Oh, in case I haven't told you, I'm attempting to fix this with the glass still attached. So, let's see. This I don't need. This I will. I'm being very careful with my glass. Take my new. And you stick it in the hole, then you lay it down, and you wind it up. And you do the same for the other. Okay. So this has to go up. This has to go through here. Now you just have to stretch it and pop it in place. And you're not really stretching it more than you should be able to, because on the ends of this cable here is springs. So really you're just compressing the springs when you pull it. Like this is the old one, you're just compressing the springs. Then you just want to verify you're in the right track. You're in the track. In the track here, in the track here, in the track here, here, and here. And that's basically it as far as your wiring goes. Now, I'm gonna go in my storeroom and I'm gonna grab a little bit of grease. I have some marine grease that I'm gonna put because it rides here, here, and here. The window rides on that. So I just wanna smooth that up with some grease. And I'm not gonna grease the wiring because it didn't come with any, but I just wanna make sure that my window runs smoothly. So that's basically it. You'll feel how do I say that? When you push your pulley system down, you'll feel it snap in place. And once it's in place, now I mean, let me show you here. Oh, darn, I forgot. I didn't screw that on. Okay, I went to the car and got the 3 screws that hold the motor in place. And yeah, so I'm gonna stick this on. Okay, I had my wire came up off the guide, so I just put it back on the guide. So like I said, I didn't go to the storeroom. I thought I had a key. I got to go get a key. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on the track here where these things slide. The guides slide along this track. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease. Then I'm gonna go plug it in and see if it goes up and down. Okay, I ran in the house and got the keys, and I'm just gonna kind of put this in place and test the operation up and down. Not gonna lock it in yet, but we'll see. Getting it in. It's this piece right here with this screw on it. You kind of have to have the window up, do the lean, the wiggle, and get it all in. Because it won't go in with the window. Wait, let's see. Let's see what I want to do first. First, let's do the plug. Okay, I got the plug in place. And let's see if we can get some wiggle action. Well, before we do that, let's just attempt to put the window down. You hold there for a sec. Windows down. Windows up. Let's hold it. We're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we'll put it down and hold it for 10 seconds. Okay, so the repair works. So for $40, you can repair the normal brake of this system. Now, having said that, let's try to get this window back in place. Let's see. Without taking the window off. But for that, you're probably gonna have to take the window up at least. Let's go up. Or at least halfway. Let's hold it and go down with the window. A little bit more. I need my flashlight. If you don't have a ratchet and box end, this could be brutal. So that's my tip, a ratchet and box end 10mm to do this repair. That one is faster, but they're both good. Now it's just a matter of putting everything back. there's witness marks on where the screw was tightened up. So I just tightened it up in the same place. I'm still not gonna put the outside trim on yet. I'm gonna wait till I get the panel on first. Repaired. Okay, that's it. It's repaired. This one is a little bit slower than that one. However, it might break in, you know, a little bit, but that one's older, so I don't know. I may just rebuild that one later. The interior is good on the orange. What I'm gonna do is, like I said, I bought those kits on Amazon. It was $40. They have a 2-pack left and right for $80. So I am going to order that kit, the left and right kit. That way, if I have one that fails, I'll have the parts on hand and I can repair it. Without my little helper, it probably would have taken me an hour, maybe. You know, the actual disassembly, once I have the unit out of the car, to get the old spool off of there and the old wires off and put the new ones on, 10 minutes. So yeah, you can do this. A screwdriver, 10 mil, 50 mil for the a T50 for the seatbelt, a T30 for the motor and the end where the wires plug into. That's a T30 also. And a Phillips screwdriver for two Phillips. And push pins. Although I broke my push pin, one of them, so I didn't put it back. So I have some extras. That's easy. You lean the seat down, I can put the push pins back. However, with the seat in place, that panel's going nowhere. So not worried about that. Anyway, so that's it. That's one repair on here. I have a couple of more items, I think. I have the radiator low speed fan resistor. I have that still to do in this car. And there's something else. I don't know. I got a list. So, but like they said, you know, you have a car that's 20 years old or getting up to 20 years old. The 03, 04, and 05s. So, you know, you got 18, 19, and 20 years old. And it takes maintenance. It takes upkeep. You know, think about it like this. If you didn't do anything to yourself for 20 years, nobody's going to want to be around you. You're not going to work properly or whatever. So you got to do the maintenance, no matter what it is, anything mechanical. You're not going to have a 20-year-old lawnmower that you never did anything to and expect it to work properly. It's just not. So, and it doesn't matter if it's a Bentley, a 20-year-old Bentley that you don't take care of, or Mercedes or Rolls Royce that you don't take care of and you don't do the maintenance, forget it. It's not going to run right either. So, and for the amount of usage that people who own these cars, we use them extra. I mean, we may take the long way home just for the fun of it, you know? So, whereas you wouldn't necessarily do that or do the driving type of stuff that a lot of these owners do. So, yeah. I don't mind the little bitty things that break and the little quirks. The thing is, when you fix it better. If you can, you know, if there's a way to do it, fix it better. Or do it yourself and fix it cheaper. Because a dealer, I hate to call them and get the quote, but one quoted, I called a Northern Virginia dealership, and they quoted me $700 and some odd to replace, because they only do replacements, they don't do repairs. So they'll take it out, they'll remove your glass, they will put a brand new regulator in and then put your glass back on, and there you go. But they wanted to charge $729, I believe it was. And so for $40 and change, because I had to pay tax, and some sweat equity. Oh, one more thing, I forgot. My trim. I forgot my trim. This just presses into place. It's just a matter of lining it up and pressing it in place. Okay, that goes there. A little bit over this way, a little bit. There we go. Now we're finished. Had to do the last trim. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna clean up my tools, close the van up, go inside, see if my little helper got to eat, and I know she wanted some dessert. But anyway, y'all met the little helper. Her name is Aria, granddaughter. She's 7. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna call it quits. Oh, and that blue and white Mini, that's hers, actually. The gray and white here, my original one that we bought, that's for my grandson, who you didn't see. He's 10, or he will be 10 in October. Of course, we know this one is the one Sharon drives, right? And this orange one here is the one my daughter wants. That's the problem child. We'll get into that one a little bit later. But so that's my daughter's Mini. So in all actuality, technically, I don't even have a Mini. So I might be on the lookout for the original Mini, like a 73, 75, 66, 68, whatever. I got my Italian exchange daughter over in Italy checking out some of the original body style Minis for me, her and her husband. And we might import one because they are left-hand drive in Italy, and as long as it's over 25 years old, I can import one. So I may do that, and I may not. Anyway, all right, I'm running on, I'm rambling. I'm gonna close this car up, and you guys have a good day. And oh, I almost forgot. Have fun with your Minis, because they are.